Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned yet again. Guys, I seriously, truly, desperately need your help. I have sinned again. I have another book haul. And usually book hauls don't really cause me much grief. They're actually an opportunity and a cause of joy and happiness and excitement. But I do have to face the fact that these are, from all these books that I'm going to show you, which I have like 11 books that I'm going to show you, I will probably only be able to read one or maybe two this year because I already have a lot of plans of books that I want to read in 2018. So maybe I'll be able to sneak one or two of these into my already very ambitious TBR for 2018. So I need your help. I need you guys to vote down below in the comments and tell me, if you were me, which book or maybe two books would you try, if you really had to, you would try to squeeze into your TBR, because yeah, I seriously need your help. So I will break this book haul down into two parts. First, I have 4 contemporary novels, and then I have, the rest are just classics because I'm feeling like getting a lot of really nice editions of classics that I feel that I will really like. So I'm just getting really beautiful, expensive copies of those classics. But firstly, the contemporaries. So this one is a novel that maybe you will have heard of if you speak Spanish. This is Patria by Fernando Aramburu. This is a Spanish Vasque kind of story. It is quite a chunker, but I've heard nothing but great things. One of my dearest viewers is Maria, and she is from Spain, and she sang this book's praises so highly last year, and she's always telling me to get a copy, so I finally have. Then I have the new John Green novel, Turtles All the Way Down. I kind of struggled with the idea of getting or not getting this book for a long time. I even posted a video called What's the Deal with John Green, in which I talked about how I have really loved John Green's work, except for Paper Towns, and I've kind of had a weird experience reading John Green because I usually really like him, and John Green as a person and as a vlogger, I love him. I think he's fascinating, he's really fun to watch, he's so interesting and informative, and I personally really, really love the guy. So finally I caved in. I figured, well, I'm just gonna see if I like this one. You know, I like most of them, so. The next one is The Mad Woman Upstairs by Catherine Lowell. The Mad Woman Upstairs by Catherine Lowell. And this is kind of a, I don't know if it's a spin-off or a retelling or what, but it's kind of based on the Bronte sisters and Jane Eyre, I guess, from the title. Now, I am reading Jane Eyre in March, and so I feel like maybe this is a good book to read this year, in which I will be reading more classics. I don't know. Please let me know. This is the whole purpose of this video, to know from you guys. What do you think? And then, I'm sorry, I have something in my eye. There you go. Sorry. And then the last one is a book that I was craving and that I really wanted to get, but it was not available from Amazon for quite a long time, and now it was, and I immediately ordered it, and it has this beautiful, beautiful, simple, but very, very nice kind of pastel cover. It's The Hearts of Men by Nicholas Butler, and this was actually well, not technically a recommendation from, but it was a book that I saw. I think it was Chris from Chris Bookish Cauldron. He read this book last year, I want to say, and he really loved it. And one of the first videos that I ever saw from Chris's channel was him talking about the books that he had read so far that year and that he had really loved, and this was one of them. I don't honestly even remember what this book is about, but it kind of has a lot to do with Americana, and yeah, I don't even want to read the synopsis. I just want to go in blindly. But what do you think? Should I read this now? Now for the classics. I will be very, very brief because you know what these classics are about. They're classics. Duh, they're classics for a reason. First, I have the beautiful Everyman's Library edition of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. How beautiful is this cover? I mean, come on. Beautiful. I actually have read that book, but I read it like 10 years ago, so it's like, I don't even remember reading it. Then I have a couple of Elizabeth Gaskells because someone recommended her as an author to me, and so I got Mary Barton by Elizabeth Gaskell and North and South. And I think I also got Wives and Daughters. I'm not sure. No, Cranford. I own Cranford. Then I have a modern classic, and that is Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, or Nabokov, however way you want to pronounce it. I think it should be Nabokov, but Nabokov, you know, that's how people always say it. So this is, again, the Everyman's Library edition. These are just beautiful, and they look stunning on the shelf. So, yeah, this is a book that I've never read. I've always been meaning to read it, and now I have this beautiful edition. And finally, I got myself some Dickens. Because I feel, from what I've heard from people's reviews and from what I've read on Goodreads and reviews and stuff, I feel like Charles Dickens is gonna be my new man. Like, he's gonna be my new BFF. He's gonna be my, you know, like, yes, like Charlie, man. Charlie and Juan forever. I don't know why, honestly. I don't know. I don't have any, like, real basis or evidence or reasons for saying that. I just feel it, but I really feel it, so I'm going to listen to that intuition. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read some Charles Dickens this year. I have actually read, I think it was Great Expectations, but I read it the wrong way because I read it in Spanish and I don't really remember that much about it. So I want to read Charles Dickens again, but now in English. So I got 3 Charles Dickens novels that I feel like they could really appeal to me, and they are so long and so huge and so, they all feel like bricks, like they all feel like potential weapons. Like if you wanted to, you could potentially kill someone by throwing them at them. So the first one is Our Mutual Friend, which is in the Penguin Classics edition. This was the nicest edition that I could find. It's okay. I mean, it's nice. I don't have a problem with that. And then the other 2 Charles Dickens that I got are actually also in the Everyman's Library editions, and they are beautiful. Like, I'm just so excited to read one of them. I don't even know which one. That's why I need your help. So the first one is Bleak House, and this has such a stunning cover. I just love the artwork. I love the Big Ben Tower. It's one of my favorite buildings, constructions, and structures in the world. I love that. So I love this cover, and this is a huge novel. Like, this is 900 pages long in this edition. And the other one is David Copperfield, of course. This is not the most stunning cover in the world, but these editions are just lovely, lovely, lovely. So, yeah, there you go. So now I want to hear from you guys. You have the big opportunity of dictating where my reading life is gonna go next. Yeah, we are starting March, so I have March. Well, not really March, because I already have a TBR for March, but we have April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We have 9 months. So 9 months, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can squeeze in at least one of these books that I've hauled today. So please let me know in the comments down below, which one would you pick for me? And what are your reasons for that choice? Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And hopefully I will let you guys know in the next TBR that I make, what did I actually choose.